The Denver Broncos come into Philadelphia this week with an offense that is struggling a bit. Their passing game is very erratic on a week-to-week basis. So the key to this offense must be their run game. And that has struggled at times as well. But there's also been instances this year where they've run the ball very, very well. They are going to have to do that against the Eagles defense. And that's a tough challenge because this Eagles defense does not give up a lot of yards on the ground. But the Broncos can't be deterred. They're going to have to try to run the ball. Now, there's a couple of runs that they really like and they're really effective with. One is the counter. And the counter, sometimes they'll block a little bit differently. Here you see it against the Dallas Cowboys. Now, normally when you have a counter, you have two pulling blockers, but one ends up kicking out the defensive end. Here, they do it a little differently. They have their left tackle kick out the defensive end. And the reason why that's important is you don't want that defensive end squeezing inside and closing the hole. So they have their two lead blockers then get through that hole, working up to the two stacked linebackers. And this creates a big lane for C.J. Anderson. This is executed about as well as you can. Then you get the block by Demaryius Thomas downfield, and that produces a touchdown by Anderson. That was really well designed and well executed. It's a basic counter play, blocked a little bit differently. Another staple run for this Broncos team is really inside zone. And they do this both with the quarterback under center or the quarterback in the shotgun. Here you'll see a shotgun zone run, and they get two double team blocks at the point of attack. That's the design of the play. Another word for it is duo, because you get two double team blocks. This is another run that's really well executed. You're going to see the two double teams, and then the right guard, Ron Leary, what he does is he comes off the double team, works to the second level to get the linebacker with perfect timing. This is really done well by Leary. That creates a two-way go for C.J. Anderson here again. He can now work off Leary. He cuts toward the sideline, and now it's a 32-yard gain. So this is really an inside zone run with two double teams at the point of attack. So these two runs, inside zone and counter, they're two staple runs for the Broncos. Now, as I said, it is not easy to run the ball against this Philadelphia Eagles defense. What's really been interesting this year is the Eagles have faced the fewest runs of any defense in the NFL. The Broncos, in order to win this game, they will have to change that. They will have to run the ball at least 30 times to win this game.
All right, Ike Reese, the Broncos have been getting some bad quarterback play. So obviously the way they're going to try to win this game is the running game. And it just so happens the Eagles have the best run defense in the NFL.
Yeah, it's been the most pleasant surprise of this defense as a whole this year. The way that they've been able to play up front, bringing in guys like Tim Jernigan to help solidify the middle of this defense. You watch them here, and what they're doing is they are winning at the line of scrimmage. That's how you establish a good run defense. Watch how Brandon Graham gets off the ball against the tight end here. Penetration there. You're going to watch Nigel Bradham here take on the tackle, win at the line of scrimmage. And then you watch Fletcher Cox and Tim Jernigan. They're going to win their blocks at the point of attack. But the key is they have reestablished the line of scrimmage on that side of the football. And as you look at it, let the play run, you're going to see it's all about winning one-on-one blocks and playing downhill, playing fast. Look how fast Brandon Graham gets off the ball. Running back doesn't even have the ball in the stomach yet. And look where Brandon Graham is at. He's 2 yards into the backfield. Fletcher's already winning his one-on-one there. Nigel Bradham has established the blocks there. Malcolm Jenkins on the outside. That's how you play good run defense. It's not just one guy. It's a team getting to the football, as many hats as possible. But it starts up front with those big guys, reestablishing the line of scrimmage, and then allowing the guys behind them, the linebackers, to play downhill, fill the holes where needed. It's been an excellent job by this run defense all year long. It's the reason why they're the best in the NFL.
And Kareem Hunt is the only running back that has rushed for 40 yards or more against the Eagles defense. That's pretty unbelievable. What have they also done without Jordan Hicks? You see a lot of dime defense, and Malcolm Jenkins even stepping up into that box.
Yeah, that's the benefit of having secondary players that are physical, right? So you bring in Malcolm Jenkins. If we decide to go 5 DBs or 6 DBs, Malcolm plays that extra linebacker spot next to Nigel Bradham. Isn't afraid to play inside the box, isn't afraid to stick his head in there and be aggressive. It takes a team collective effort, right? Jordan Hicks is a very good player. You're going to need multiple guys to sort of fill that hole. And Jim Schwartz has come up with nice packages, regardless of what the personnel is, of really making sure that he keeps the mentality of playing physical go against the run established with the whole unit.